day. Welcome to the Here and After of Fatima and Abdulrazak.
As a married couple, I feel happy, I feel fulfilled, and I feel complete. So you see life in a very different dimension when you are married. Because the comfort of having somebody beside you to talk to, walk along with life with, and it's just the best sense actually.
What about you, ma?
Well, it's actually we've been married before the occasion, so it's just a normal everyday routine. You understand?
Yeah.
But the only good thing about that one is the fact that I'm legally married, and my back pass has been paid. That's really different thing about it, because it's not as if we have not been living together. We just needed to do the marital rights and the nikai, the engagement, the ebuyawo, things that has to be paid for your bride. That's just it.
Okay.
Nothing different.
The major thing about being married as opposed to the idea of being a single person is just the responsibility. That sense of being a responsible person. You can't, if you are single, you could do anything anyhow, you could take some things for granted, or you have a partner, a wife you love, going to give you some corrections while you also serve as a productive partner to the person too. So then you have your thinking faculty changes, because now you see yourself as just a normal person that knows what to do. You see yourself as a responsible person that cannot just do anything anyhow, but has to be with the consciousness of the lover, the partner.
How about you, ma?
I'll just have to what to say. The same thing too. You don't see yourself as a single person again, obviously, and you just don't take some steps. Especially a woman. A man can even do some things that the wife might not know, but there's nothing a woman can do that the husband must not know. Everything you have to do now, I must seek his consent and his approval. If he does not accept, when we were not married, if he does not accept, I could just go and do it. But now we are married, I will make sure as a wife I find a way to make him accept. If it's to pet him, do some things, he must just accept. So basically, it's just a sense of responsibility and then accountability. It makes you accountable to one another and responsible to one another.
The third question is somehow synonymous with the second question, in the sense that I said being responsible. You don't do things anyhow again. There are so many things you have to consult your wife as a partner, will give you advice on it. And there, I want to do so thing. What do you think about it? For instance, now we do businesses together. Like I'm a real estate CEO, she is. You understand? We do land business together. We do so many things together, apart from seeking an advice on other affairs. As for me, is she?
Let me ask your wife. Yeah.
No, you are supposed to.
It's food though. Me, I like food though. I'll get angry if she's not giving food on time. I don't have time.
Okay, what about you, ma?
I want my food to be on the table at the right time. Eat and enjoy myself. I don't have time.
Well, this thing can get me angry with my husband if he marries the second wife, which I'm sure you will not. Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm not in for that. But my food must be on the table at the right time.
That's to have your food on the table at the right time.
She does, so that's how I'm together. In the spirit of true love, there's nothing a wife or the other partner could do that you will say you will not forgive your partner, except the clause in the scripture.
What is the clause in the scripture?
You understand? So that's the
Adultery.
Adultery. That's the only thing. All other things, you talk it out, to beg yourselves, to pardon yourselves, and only God is perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me drink now.
Okay.
Just I love decency. That's just the work I'll pick, decency. A kind of clothes that fits. I like a cloth that fits my wife. Like when you're in people say, you know, she's fine. It's not the one that exposes the body, and it's not until when we expose ourselves to the world that will say, this person dresses gorgeously or modestly. But when you dress fine, you know, you pick up the colors and the matches, and the dresses stands very well on your wife. You'll be very happy to present her anywhere you find her. So, but that's to be modest. That's what I mean.
All right.
Talk now.
I want to hear from you.
Well, if my husband is angry, the best way to calm him down is just to be quiet.
What about you?
I keep quiet and start cooking. She's here, the aroma of
Yes, sir. If I'm the one, if I see that she's angry, I'll try to, you know, say soft words. Me, I can joke. I love joking a lot. I'll joke. I'll play with her. This one, that one. If I see that the thing is not getting off, I'll take her to bed. I'll give her the normal Adam's desire. I don't have time.
Serious?
I give her Adam's desire. That's it. The Adam's desire.
Joint account.
Joint account. So far, even scripturally, it's written that a man and a woman becomes one. So a joint account is not. It's not something that should be new, or something that should sound abnormal. I think it's normal, but it's just that there must be some level of understanding between the wife and the husband, where if the husband says, my wife, this is what I want to do, as a spiritual partner, God will bless whatever you want to do. The likewise goes to the wife. So far, what they want to do makes sense. The same thing the wife will also say, okay, God will bless it. I think it's vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? And the another point behind it is, the another reason why I can say it's very good is, life is all about checks and balances. Yeah. If you want to do something that are nasty, your personal no, don't waste money on this thing. If you do it this way, somebody did so at a particular time, this is the result. I don't think this is the best for now. Okay, let's do this. Are you getting it now? So I didn't mean you have your own personal account and nobody, you know, women, because we are the head of the house, there are some things you take the risk, and then when it backfires, you'll not even be able to tell your wife again. But if she had known about it, maybe she would have given her advice prior to that incident that would have prevented that kind of a thing. But when there is proper understanding, if you have a joint account, you do so many things and your wife too will feel free. You do it so far you are speaking the same language. Love.
Do you agree with your husband?
Yes.
What, let's say for instance, your husband or your wife take money from the accounts without your knowledge, how will you react to that?
Yeah, no man. Why did you tell me that? Because I tell you, we want a joint account.
And that's what we do.
That's what we're doing. So there are times that I'll just know that you have transferred money to someone. And you tell me, okay, I'm sorry, I had to do it, and the times there, you shout at each other, and later you start laughing about it. The truth is just that whenever we say we want to use the money for, let the other partner not notice that return to something else that it was used for. That is where
that thing should make sense.
Yes.
Should be the correct thing.
Like now, what you did the last time when you transferred money, it was for the mocks. So though that's why I don't like the mom of the mocks. I started saying, later I just calm down. Okay, fine, this is it for God, and we ended it here. You understand? So me too, all the time, you know.
So meaning that both of you are having joint accounts?
Yes.
Wow.
So when he did that, I was like, oh, fine, I'll do my own. I just send money to somebody. So he came, I was shouting at him. I said, fine.
She did times 4 what I even did. And it was meant to save a life, so I was even later happy.
You know about this Delicare Foundation.
There was a lady there was a girl that needs to go for an operation.
Our twin was growing on her hands and
my son.
Is that
oh.
Sorry.
So
when he came on, like, yes. I said that to that person too. To be yourself, you need to take it to the mocks. So yeah, now just it's not okay, fine. Let me see who he sent it to. So I opened it. He noticed that what I sent was was to save your life, so you just calm down. Yeah. But since then, we have vowed that we will not do any of such without letting each other know again. But even if it happens again, it's a normal thing. Men always want to have virtual power, always want to be in control. It's normal. So if he sends money again from the joint account, I cannot get angry. I will only be looking at him. I will do my own. So
Wow.
that's it.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, children are a gift from God, but it's always good to put planning. Presently, we have 4 children presently, so we're looking at having one more. So after that, we are good.
But you don't look like someone that have 4 children.
Ah, look at them now.
Wow.
This is my 4th baby.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
He was
Maybe-
sleeping before.
Yeah,
So-
thank you.
What's his name?
Firdaus.
Fidal. Wow.
It's called. It means paradise.
The
Paradise.
greatest paradise.
Greatest
Wow.
paradise.
Fidal. How are you?
Say
Hiya.
Hi.
So how old is Fidal?
It's 9 months plus. 9 months
Okay,
plus.
9
Months plus. Yes.
Yeah.
So, sir, do you, just like I asked your wife, I was asking her if
Children.
you want
Like we
children,
want-
you would like to have many children, or
Yeah,
just
for me.
few?
Yeah, it's I love children. I'm Baba Olemo. I love children. If not for the way the world is now, people like, okay, when you have 4, 5 children or 3, it's okay. If I have 10, I don't mind. Let them come to my house, just scatter everything, you know.
Yeah.
So,
It's
your
part of
wife,
life.
if my wife is not looking like someone
And she has the
that-
body now. She has body,
Wow.
can carry everything.
Once I have one more, I'm good. Don't mind him. 10
I
cost.
still pump her again.
Yeah. My sister, that one can never be possible.
0.
We tried it once or twice. Once,
Okay.
in fact, twice. And my dear, it was not a good experience. Families can't stay with you, not even younger ones. Can't stay, or they'll just start causing trouble.
And your husband is agreeing with you.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, it's true.
Of course, one of his younger sisters came to stay with us sometimes ago. And, yeah, I'm a kind of person that
Almost 4.
if it was not in Nigeria, if we were like distant relationship, this marriage wouldn't have worked. Would have broken up. Through that lady's visit, would have broken up because she was so deceptive, so deceitful. You will not even know she's capable of some actions. You will know she's capable of some actions. So it's not a good advice. I will never advise any couple to allow either your own sister or your cousin, or it's better that just far away. If they need your help, you help
Just
them.
come visit.
You just come.
Yeah, sister.
Yeah, sister. Even the visit should not be more than 2 days. You should
Not
go.
frequent.
Once in
Mm.
a while.
You should go to their house because it was not a good experience. He assists.
I assist. I cook a lot too.
He cooks
I
too.
can cook very well too. Sometimes I cook, I stand on the bread.
Really?
I do.
Yes.
Wow.
I'll
Like
stand
whenever
on
I'm
the
pregnant, I
bread,
don't like to leave the kitchen.
Is that right?
Whenever I'm
like
pregnant, I
when
don't like
she's
to go to the
pregnant, she doesn't
kitchen.
go to the kitchen.
He does the cooking
I
there.
do a lot of cooking, and I enjoy doing it.
Wow.
So I bring it down to her place
Like,
and
what's
serve
her
her.
favorite?
She loves rice. She loves rice with fine stew, and she also loves amala. Amala with gbegiri and ewedu.
So, which means you run Malasa.
I do now.
Are you for real?
Of
Yes.
course.
Wow.
For
There's
real.
there's nothing about that.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, what's your husband's favorite food?
Eba.
Eba.
I'm an Ekpe person. I'm Ijebu.
Okay, you're from Ijebu.
Yes,
Which side of
Ekpe.
Ijebu?
Ekpe.
Okay,
Ekpe.
Ekpe.
Yes.
Okay.
His favorite
And
food
Ekpe
is
like Eba.
Okay.
Eba and
fine
beef stew.
Wow.
He doesn't
Very
really
good.
like. He doesn't really need okra or ewedu. The stew is very delicious. It's
I will
good.
eat it like that.
Mm.
What I do is to make sure he's always happy. I avoid things that will make him sad. That's the most important thing. I always try my best to avoid things that will make him think otherwise or feel sad or feel lonely. And then at times I buy in gifts. I buy in gifts a lot.
Wow.
Mm. Like I can just go out and see something, I pick it up for him.
How about you, sir?
So do I too. I buy her gifts too, and I always give, a smiling face, and words that you say in your house that will make somebody happy. Like you crack a lot of jokes, you make her you make her feel like it's so simple. So that's what I do. Me, I like to create an atmosphere of peace, jokes, and laughter. And that's what I believe. And what I do is, she doesn't really like people like that. But what I do is mostly when our own movie clashes with my own, I rather watch the highlights. The highlights always on the phone. You watch the highlights, then you can watch the full match later on the DSTV because they are always be showing it.
But what, for instance, maybe your wife.
But sometimes so she will allow me to watch my ball.
Okay, like when she needs your attention, can you leave the match and
Match is not my wife now. Match will come and go. How many matches in the world? Match, I cannot make a match much more important than my wife at any point in time. No, it's just pleasure.
How will I sit down for 8 hours and 10 hours watching series of stupid, like the same story? Seriously,
Yes,
they are repeating the same stories in just in
versions.
different dimensions. It doesn't make any sense. I rather pick a book and read.
wow?
Yes.
Think about business.
Yes, I rather pick a book and read. Women that sit down to watch zero that jobless women, they don't have any IQ. Quote me anywhere.
And
They don't.
word is time taking.
It makes them more
Doesn't make
jobless.
you to
And
achieve.
it makes them dense. Dense, very dense.
Doesn't make them think anymore.
I'm serious. Women that want what are dense, they are dense women, they act like mumu. Yeah, you can quote me anyway. Why would I sit down and be watching that kind of a thing? For what? I rather read a book. If I'm done with the book, I play music, I hear some sounds, or I dance. It's cool. But we not sit down. What Indians are trying to portray in that their series is about love, 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 love. Yes, but love without intelligence.
Money on the table.
No, forget money.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Okay.
Where there is true love and there's intelligence on both sides, money will come in. When I and my husband met, we didn't have anything. We didn't have anything.
I want to know how you do that.
We did not have anything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But if I was a woman that I always sit down with Z-word every day, or it was a man that always sit down with football every day, we would not be where we are today.
Yes.
Yes, it's the truth.
Don't just be wasting
Go
time
and check
on.
those men that their wives always sit down with Z-word. Instead, the men are cheating on them. They are making their money themselves without the woman as
Having any
a
impact.
taking. Such women does not have a say in that house. Yeah, she will not have a say in her husband's decision because the man believes that you don't even care about how I make my money. All you do is just sit down and watch Z-word. So such men cheat. I'm not saying men that their wife goes about with them don't cheat, but there's this sense of responsibility.
And that the wife is not taking part of it.
Exactly. When you don't bring things to the table, even in your marriage, you never have a say. When you came in, this is me watching Z-word. I was watching one nice movie. You see that I'm watching my children movie. Even my children, I don't allow them watch some stupid like Mr. Bean. My kids don't watch it because it makes their head stupid. There's some cartoons that my children will not watch because it will not make them to be intelligent. It will not make them to think well. There's some movies like science fiction movies,
Yes,
Star Wars. That's what I
movies.
allow my children to watch, even at their tender age. These are their musical instruments. It helps them to think wild.
Meet up with
You engage
challenges.
your children. How my
growing up.
daughters grow up see me watching Z-word. So that's Z-word.
Don't mind him.
For young couples, is that first of all,
How to face the challenges in marriage.
you can't prepare for marriage challenges. It's a lie. No matter how good you are, you cannot prepare for marriage challenges because the truth is, the person you know before you marry, you will definitely be a different person after marriage. Yeah. Some men can be so nice, so clean, so loving, but the moment they put you at home as a wife, they are something else. But the truth is that thing they will become when you get married to them as your wife, you would have seen, even though it's 1%, a glimpse of it very much. You should not marry for money. Money is not the first thing in marriage. But when there is true love, even though that true love must not be stupid, though. When there is true love, there should not be stupidity. There should not be foolishness. So the man should not sit down with Telemundo. She sit down with Telemundo and the man has to hustle his way out himself. Let that woman forget. Let me speak well of her. But even at that, those that are ready to get married, you can't prepare for marriage, you know. But just pick the right partner. Pick a soulmate. Pick a friend. It's good to pick a friend to marry. And the truth is, nobody can change the man. No man can change the woman. No woman can change the man. And there's one thing I also want to make some women out there to understand. The money a woman is making cannot allow her to keep a man. Your good character can't allow you to keep a man. Yes. No matter how well behaved you are as a woman, it cannot allow you to keep a man. You will only keep the man that wants to be kept by you. It's only a man that says, I will be with you. I want her to keep me as a husband that you can keep. That's the simple truth. But it's always a thought of you to gather those things. Good character, righteousness, being industrious, you just a thought of the woman. But generally, there are so many industrious women out there that don't even have a good man in their life. Not because they don't have money, or not because they don't have good character, but because they have not met a man that really wants to be kept by them.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Wow, that was such an amazing story. We heard from the couple, and as you can see, marriage is something that you can't run away from. So we wish them more happy married life. Until I come again your way next time. My name is Miriam.